Knock you out, it'll look good.
You'll be feeling that one for days. Almost there.
Bath time, kid. How many bombs does it take to set a surf on fire? Keep it up, they're tough. They're no match for us.
I'm ready to unleash.
Fine. You want a piece of me? Come and get it!
Use that level protected.
Murdering scum.
Thank you.
Alright, one moment. We're having technical difficulties. Good morning, YouTube. What would life be without technical difficulties, right? Alright, come on, Steam Deck. Work. Okay. Well, good morning, YouTube, and happy Tuesday. How is everyone? Okay, now that the technical difficulties are out of the way, and hopefully those are the only ones for the day, we are taking a look at the demo for the game EverRail. Now, I got offered a chance to look at this via Lurkit, so thank you to Lurkit and the developer Aesir Interative. I didn't even have this one on my radar, and that's kind of a surprise because I do love survival games. Now, this one says, a survival crafting adventure set in an infinite frozen world where your train is your only refuge. Build and expand it into a moving fortress as you journey alone or with up to 8 players. Rescue survivors to stay alive. Every loss costs a passenger. Stop for too long and you risk losing it all. Okay. So, sounds like this one is definitely geared towards co-op. Up to 8 players. It's actually a healthy co-op game. Take a look at the trailer. See what we're getting ourselves into.
We sent the machines before us to prepare the moon.
Why does that look like a Terminator?
Everything we needed before we arrived. Rails, stations, a network connecting every corner of the surface.
Okay.
But something went wrong.
Okay, yeah. Terminator vibes. Okay, joke. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm getting Snowpiercer and Terminator vibes from this game. So it's definitely very sci-fi. It says EverRail is a survival adventure set in the frozen world of Inara, where your train is humanity's last refuge. Journey alone or in up to 8-player co-op as you explore a vast procedural world, scavenge abandoned locations, craft equipment, and expand your train into a massive moving fortress. Your train is your home, factory, and life support system. Keep the batteries charged, manage vital systems, and continue moving through the endless cold. Every time you die, another passenger takes your place. As long as survivors remain aboard, the journey continues. Gather your friends or venture alone into dangerous locations filled with resources, technology, and hidden secrets. But expeditions are timed, stay too long, and you may not make it out alive. Craft weapons, armors, tools, gliders, and essential machinery while upgrading your train with new systems, production stations, storage, and utilities to survive longer journeys. Take to the skies with your glider to scout the frozen landscape, discover points of interest, and harvest rare isotopes. Use it to scan and locate valuable resources before venturing deeper into the unknown. Journey across Inara, a frozen exomoon filled with ever-changing landscapes, abandoned facilities, deadly anomalies, and survivors waiting to be rescued. Each world is procedurally generated, offering new routes, discoveries, and dangers every time you play, and so much more. Your train is more than a moving base. It's a weapon. Defend it from hostile attacks by installing turrets, upgrading defensive systems, and transforming your locomotive into a heavily armed fortress on rails. Okay, customize your survivor and personalize your exosuit with different equipment, upgrades, and visual options as you adapt to the dangers of Inara. And we got the glider glider combat. Well, I'm going to suck at that. Take aerial combat to the skies by equipping your glider with missiles, bombs, and mounted weapons. Fight hostile flying creatures, destroy obstacles, and engage enemies while soaring above the frozen wasteland. Shape the lore. The world of EverRail is shaped together with the to key story elements. Future updates will continue to let the community decide the fate of the world. Well, that's kind of interesting. So it says it is to release Q3 of 2026, and that will be early access. And what has Aesir Interactive done before? The Legend of Kimori. Never heard of it. Huh. Might have to take a look at that. Take on the role of a brave courier rider in the Legend of Kimori. Bond with your horse and tame the open wilds of 13th century Mongolia. So they've done that. They did a little simulator game called Ambulance Life back in 2020, well, last year. And something called Windstorm. And that one, it looks like, was originally came out in 2017, but had a remaster in 2024. Alright, so they got a couple of games under their belt. Let's go ahead and get started. I don't know about you, but I'm really getting Snowpiercer vibes from this game. Work of fiction, yes, obviously. Game saves automatically when this icon is displayed. Very early alpha. Okay. Demo content. EverRail is a unique and innovative open-world survival craft game. It features crafting, building, looting, combat, and managing, maintaining, and upgrading your train. While these features are familiar to you as a survival crafting player, EverRail is unique in how all of them work together or around a fast-moving train that only generates energy while driving. The faster your train travels, the more power it produces to load its batteries. From your train, you could venture out on expeditions, recapture the colony from robots, and use your glider to explore the infinite procedural world. As long as you rescue colonists from cryostasis and add them to your train's passenger list, you can respawn aboard the train after death. So basically, if you don't have any colonists, if you die, that's it. You're dead. So, demo contains English language support, first and third person mode, tutorial and journal feature to learn the gameplay, single player and multiplayer co-op for 2 to 8 players, in an infinite procedural world, extensive custom game settings to tailor your session to your needs and preferred difficulty, full controller support, full key binding options. Okay. Let's continue. I'm going to start a new game. Let's see. Oh! Okay, I just clicked easy and it automatically started the
We
game.
sent the machines before us to prepare the moon.
This looks like the trailer we just
to
watched.
build everything we needed before we arrived.
Right, check it out there.
Rails, stations,
Alright, we're going to
a
get that.
network.
Alright. Since we already saw that in the trailer, we don't need to rehash it. Okay, the sound proceeds as a game. You're hungry and injured. Find rations. Okay, first off, settings. Okay, we have camera auto rotation during Okay, during UI navigation, perspective mode, we can have third or first person. We'll stick with third. Subtitles on, background opacity solid, tutorials on. We can actually show our player name and other player names. We don't have to worry about that since we're kind of alone. We have it set to borderless full screen, 1920 by 1080, VSEC goes off. No, we don't need colorblind mode. We have our gamma up to 2.56, UI scale. Now I've read somewhere we might want to turn that down a tiny bit. Hardware ray tracing is off. Anti-alias, okay. Quality preset, alright. And then there's lots of presets. Alright. Audio. Turn down the master volume a little bit. Sound effect volume, we'll turn that down a little bit. Music volume. And ambience, we'll turn that down. Dialogue. UI sounds. Okay, so we've turned everything down a little bit, and apparently audio quality is set to low. Then we have controls, keyboard bindings. K is crafting. L is event history. Tab is event panel. I is inventory. M is map. That's normal. Z, toggle tooltip. H, tutorial. Okay, C is crouch. Space is jump. That's normal. WASD, that's normal. Shift is sprint. We change that. Apparently we can't change it to what I want. Oops, we restored default. So that restore all default. No, okay, it left that on. Okay, so what I would usually do is put sprint on the mouse, but it doesn't seem to want to let me do that. Alright. Oh, there's an unstuck option. Okay. Alright, so you're hungry and injured, find rations to feed and heal yourself. So apparently we have some rations. We'll put rations on 8. Okay, we've eaten. Select a weapon. A stout SP stoked. Alright, what we got? Standard pistol, a tool to dismantle wrecked robots. Locate a hacking device.
Ration reserves critical. Resupply operation recommended.
Okay, so you have to hold on until something is completely done. Okay, no hacking kit selected. Use hacking device. You rescued another colonist. Colonists join your train as passengers. Passengers consume rations, but are your extra lives. If you die, you continue as one of them. That's kind of unique. So, which means if you die without passengers on your train, it's game over. Interact with the command console. The setting definitely looks interesting. The train is waiting outside, but not for long. Trains must keep moving to stay powered, escape the facility, and board before time runs out. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Threat detected. Initiating search.
Okay. How do we grab stuff? Or, okay.
Scanning area.
I'm just grabbing anything that isn't nailed down on the way out. Especially anything that says ration. Whoa. Okay. Leave facility. I don't have. Oh, we have a chest, but not much of a chest. We have ration storage. Okay. Recharging speed, 300 kilometers. we're at 230, 260, 300. All right. The faster you drive, the more energy the Pressler engine makes. Turn around and press F to exit the cockpit. Alright, they want me to store the rations in the ration locker. Craft basic ammo. Find the next location on the map. I did not see the next location. Okay, wiring bundle. Put that in there. Pack. Put that in there. Bolt. We'll put that in there. Field rations, we'll keep that. Put that in there. Pipe and graphite. Boiled food, huh? Colony journal. We have some isotopes here, whatever that is. Use E to activate the brakes when you are near the target. Well, I don't know what the target is, so. Oh. Looks like our battery is full. But snow as far as the eye can see. Looks like something. Not really. Alright, we need to put these rations. Cold and hungry, huh? Oh, how cold you are and how hungry you are. Okay. So that's the bars down there. Well, we're a little less hungry now. Sampling tool. Building tool. Train derailing, slow down. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Apparently we have 7 passengers on the train. I guess that's the number of flights we have. Oh. That means our rations aren't going to last nearly as long as I thought. Okay. Temperature is negative 19.2 Celsius. Whew. An activatable energy barrier protecting the train from frontal collision at the cost of energy. So we have a shield we can toggle. Track condition bad, track resistance 20%, max speed 390 kilometers an hour, average slope negative 0.01. Yeah, this track doesn't look very safe. I think we're on the other end of this tunnel. I guess we're going that way. Looks like there might be a facility there. Unless we got the other way. Then we'll have to recalibrate. Nope, we're going that way. Why do I feel like I'm in Antarctica?
Blood sugar low. Food intake advised.
Use E to activate brakes when you are near the target. I'm assuming that is the target. Blood sugar is low. What? Have I not eaten? This is close enough to the target. Hopefully. Head to the expedition wagon. Configure exosuit loadout.
Blood sugar low. Food intake advised.
Lighter. What Minecraft mod is this? Good morning, MHB. It is a demo for a game called EverRail. Okay, why are we still running through this? Oh no, but we just picked up a bunch of junk. Now, this train is very empty. It little bit, it's more like a post-apocalyptic sci-fi. Okay. Ah. Stop train to exit. The train has stopped. What do you mean? The train is... Oh, I mean, I guess we have to actually turn it off? Passing cat. Yep. Field ration. Stop train to exit. Alright, this is about as clear as mud. So, is there mutated monsters and stuff like in Fallout? I think it is more like the Terminator. Yeah. See, it keeps saying stop the train. But I thought we did stop the train. Now I can't go back to the front. Like Metroid? No. I would say very much like the Terminator. Oh, it is still moving. But now I can't. Still like Minecraft. No, like the Terminator. Only the Terminator on a different world. Okay, so we can't go any further that way. Oh, well, thank you.
Reserves nearly depleted. Immediate resupply expedition advised.
Not train. Well, alright, we might actually have to start over, because it's not letting me go back to the front. And apparently, the train is still in motion. Although, I thought for sure I stopped it. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Alright, hold on. We're going to go back to the main menu. We're going to start a new game. We're going to go to custom, which doesn't seem to be any options except easy, medium, and hard. Oh, wait. Dungeon loot count multiplier. Oh, wow. There's all sorts of stuff. Passenger count. Ration pickup count. We'll double that. Scrap pickup count. We'll leave that alone. Tunnel quantity. Track obstacle density. Starting cycle size. Throttle power. Braking distance. I have no idea what any of that is. Wagon mass. Starting wagon count. Max ideal speed differential. Speed multiplier. Speed of the train is simply multiplied by this value. This only affects how fast the actor actually moves, not the simulation. Change it if the train feels too slow or fast for the given value. I did. I walked both ways. Max battery. We'll up that just a tiny bit. So it is like Terminator 3. We'll drop that by half. Ideal speed energy. Regenerative braking energy. Okay, we'll up that a little bit, not much. Locomotive track obstacle damage multiplier. Well, since I know that I'm going to probably suck, we're going to drop that by a little bit. Wagon track obstacle damage multiplier. Again, we're going to drop that by a little bit. Not that little bit. There. Minimum durability on save and respawn. Minimum locomotive durability guaranteed after loading a save game. I don't know what that means. Outside temperature period. How long it takes for the outside temperature to fluctuate between minimum and maximum values. Maximum speed. Maximum derail time. How long it takes to derail when driving. We are going to increase that. We'll give ourselves a few seconds to react. Minimum derail time. Again. We're going to give ourselves a little time to react. Derail timer reset rate. How fast the derail timer resets when driving below the speed limit. Maximum speed access. I don't know what that is. Okay, cloud. Height. Height bias. Okay, wow. I mean, I don't even know what half of this stuff is, but instead of needing more reaction, I just chugged 3 energy drinks and started to fuel like a pro gamer. I don't think that's gonna work for the game. And we'll call this test subject 1. Or maybe I should call it patient 0, because that's what it feels like. Okay. Okay. And we'll skip the intro, because that was, I couldn't rattle them off right off the top of my head. I know I had 64 gigs of RAM, an older Ryzen 7 chip, and a 9060 XT. Alright, so. We need to put that there, that there, that there. Okay, we've eaten. Amazing spec. I mean, I actually took parts from my older machine and then upgraded a couple of parts as I needed to. So it didn't cost that much to upgrade my older PC to the newer one. Hacking cat. Alright, I need to equip the hacking kit. Where is it? Alright. Instead of buying RAM, since AI made the prices skyrocket, I just got a 5-finger discount at the library. I actually picked up my RAM before the prices went up.
Ration reserves critical. Resupply operation recommended.
Okay. Okay, this door is closed, and I can't interact with it. But I noticed that for some reason we have more time to get out of here. How much do you pay? I have somebody that does that for me. Oh, wait. Now we can go.
Damage detected.
Oh, ammo. We want that. Good morning, Elle. Happy Tuesday to you. How are you doing? Make sure we don't miss anything. Okay, it's very linear so for the demo. Quite a change of pace. Well, I got offered to try this out, and it's actually a survival game, so it is mostly up my alley. Just a very different theme from what I'm used to. Very Snowpiercer vibes. Whoa! Not clear. The heck?
Audio signature detected.
Good morning, Lilith. Oh, you play survival games. Have you heard of Minecraft? You're okay. Oh, you say your okay schedule's really out of whack, but that's on par for your weird. No problem. And yes, I have heard of Minecraft, but since I don't have a Microsoft account, I can't exactly play. Ow!
Threat detected. Initiating search. Exosuit heavily damaged.
Well, I better find some more rations before I leave. I'll take all that. And I better not dawdle either. We only have 6 minutes left. Okay, we're good. There was the axe set. Have you played Subnautica? Yes, I have played Subnautica. And Elle, you say you have a question for me? I might have an answer. Probably enough dawdling. Oh, there's a robot.
Sector clear. Anomaly detected. Exosuit heavily damaged.
Ooh. How do you know Miss Hash Brown? I don't think I recognized you from her stream. I just saw your link in the Discord not long ago. Miss Hash Brown? No, that was my character, Elle. Alright, we got 3 minutes. Okay, so this is a bit of an extraction game, which I'm not used to. It wasn't me? Alright. Well then now I'm kind of curious. Ah. Okay. We're healed up. I think we got everything we're gonna get here. Good morning, DP.
Increase speed to recharge.
Oh, open rat. Okay. Oh, wrong way. Track condition bad. Track resistance 20%. Are you wrong? Have I seen a movie similar to this game? I'm really getting very strong Snowpiercer vibes from this, yes. But instead of being on Earth, this is on some alien moon. Okay, we've reached charging speed. Alright. You sure like choo-choo train? Well, this one is a very interesting train. Okay, so we'll put rations in there. Spoiled food. Our crafting material, wiring bundle. We'll keep basic ammo. Well, we got plenty of ammo that time, that's for certain. This doesn't have much space. Was it inspired by Minecraft? I don't think so. Alright. We have tons of scrap. What is everyone doing today? Go into cockpit. Alright, we're going to slow down a little bit. We seem to be doing fine. Store rations. I kind of already did that. Okay, so we'll take them out. And we'll store some. Craft 20 basic ammo, which we have not done yet. You doing fine, but you lost all your money gambling online. Wait till you get paid tomorrow. Yikes. I crafted the ammo. It's still saying to craft basic ammo.
Ration reserves low.
Oh, I forgot to pick it up. Okay. Find the next location on the map. That's a medium-sized facility. What if it's dead on a train on an island planet with bus in Chicago? Instead of defending yourself against robots, you have to defend yourself against the community. I don't know. All I'm saying is, since Chicago will fight and be having. Well, I've never been. Well, I can't say I've never been to Chicago, but it was like in the early wait, was it? No, it wasn't even the early 90s. It was like the late 80s. So it's been a long time. Nope, nope. We need to get a little closer. And no way I'm going out here in the dark. You know it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be all sorts of cold at night. Ah, okay. I think we need to move up a little further. You never experienced. Oh yeah. Snow can be fun. Snow can be very fun. Okay. We got that right. We have blood sugar low. Enter dungeon. Apparently somebody did say something about them calling it a dungeon. And they said they were going to change the name of it. And this. You like cold weather? Do you hate cold weather? I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. Of course, I'm kind of used to being cold in general. Whoa!
Investigating disturbance.
Oh, did I lose my scanning device? Apparently I did.
Hostile in area.
Okay, now we know why I don't play first person shooter. My aim absolutely stinks. Oh. Well, that bot's wigging out.
Engaging hostile.
You know, but maybe the one school player with that aim. Not really. Where the heck did that thing go? Trying to draw it further out this way, but it keeps pulling back over there. Well. Yeah, those little bots are wigging out. Nah, you just got to get your cardio and he'll dominate the heat. The Zell don't get a Roomba because they will construct themselves legs and turn into this little robot.
Threat detected. Initiating search. Repositioning. Suit has been damaged.
Alright. Whoa! Get out of my way.
Heavily damaged.
Alright. Let me go into inventory. Do I have bundles, pack, scrap, ration? Everyone move some rations down. I'm gonna have to give up all this nice tech from the robot because I don't have a deconstructor. Well, man, that kind of sucks. Y'all are having a nice conversation over here. I wish I could read most of it, but I kind of have to keep my eye on the time and on the surroundings. So this is a medium-sized facility, huh? We picked up a nice bit of stuff here. I should get TTS for mine. I have tried doing that and it didn't work out very well. So I stick with the good old fashioned, I read it. No hacking kit selected. Oh, I think we managed to get another survivor. Oh. But I have not found anything I can use to deconstruct these robots with. So like I said, it's too bad, because I'm sure I'm missing out on a ton of tech. Do I have any more hacking kits? No, I don't. Alright, so we've been here. Yeah, I feel like we've done everything we can do at this facility. Press H for help. No, it doesn't work. I mean, it tells you what the controls are. It tells you to go to the expedition wagon to leave. Yeah, I think we're done here. Once the real expedition wagon was the friends we made along the way. So now we have 8 passengers on board. Which way am I going? Oh. We can build another chest. Maybe we'll put all our scrap in that chest. Where was the other chest? It was further up front, wasn't it? I love how they just kind of randomly leave you stuff to find on the train. Okay, Okay, that's the end. Yeah, y'all see GTA 6 pre-orders are coming out Thursday. Why would you gamble away your savings? I don't know. Why would you do that? Oh. Doesn't make a difference to me because I'll just keep gambling my paycheck until I starve or make it big. You do realize that that game is rigged. The house always wins. That's not right. My homie made 400 profits the other day. Slider storage, slider full storage. Why is it all of a sudden there's this kind of stuff randomly hanging out here? Like every time we go through the train, there's something else to pick up. Like, seriously. Kind of weird. I mean, I'm not totally complaining about it, but it is kind of weird. Oh, we're hungry? Okay. I guess I just don't know how to get back up to the front. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's how we get up to the front. Okay, we're still good on, take that. Now I'm gonna put tech. Do I have any tech I can add? Yes. Any wiring bundles? Yes. And we'll put a bolts in there. Miss Bella, what was your reaction when Buster Douglas not found Mike Tyson? I don't know. I've never, never really watched boxing like that. Good morning, Golden. Congratulations on 1,000 subs. Well, thank you. Oh, and thank you, Lola. I passed out some stock and can't remember. No, I quite literally don't watch boxing. It's just not my thing. Yes, I'm running back and forth, trying to figure everything out. Why does this train feel so empty? I mean, like, it feels incredibly empty. Enjoy, people like it. Well, I'm glad people like me. Of course, I know sometimes I can be trying because, like, right now, I'm just running back and forth trying to get a feel for everything. Ah, here's where I put that chest. So So we're gonna put scrap it. We got a ton of scrap. I guess that's not a bad thing. There's our ration storage. There's another chest. There's more chests. Oh, cockpit tool belt. Okay, I don't know what that's for. Synthesizer. Energy ammo, bolt. Scrapper kit. Oh, we have a repair kit too. Let's make 2 scrapper kits. So we gotta wait for them to finish. So, where are these? Okay. Might have time to go back and I don't know if anything respawns here or despawns. Mild hypothermia detected. It looks like it all despawned. Okay, shit. Alright, I guess we leave. I was kind of hoping to come back for those robots, but they despawned when we left the facility. Well, I have fun about. Are we arguing in here? Alright. But let's get.
Sugar low. Food intake advised.
Let's get started. So what confused me the first time was I didn't realize that the train has multi-levels. Alright, let's leave the cockpit. Enough rations to go around. Black building. We're gonna put in another. Oh, we don't have enough. Okay, we need plate and coal.
Containment failure imminent.
What? Containment failure imminent? I'm sorry. This is not time and place. I apologize. I don't know. It's alright, Lola. I have no clue. I never watched the fight. I suppose anything's possible with enough money. How much did I need? Okay, I need one more plate. I have just enough. Alright, now. Put electrolytes in here. Wait. Yeah. Plains material, pipe, graphite, and I guess I can't put the isotopes in there. Ooh. Oh! Ouch. I think we need a repair kit. Oh, that's how we were supposed to toggle the shield. Okay, we only lost 2%. Bella, if you're not into boxing, what sports are you into? I honestly really don't watch sports. Of course, I don't watch TV in general. I used to watch football when I was younger. I used to, well, the whole family would watch the Olympics, but that was back in the 70s and 80s. Oh, wait, toggle shield. I need 60 volts. The heck? Exit the train to repair it. Volts, huh? Okay, where's the repair kit? Nope, that's not it. Okay, I don't know where the repair kit is. And we can't stay outside for long because it's so flipping cold. There's the repair kit. Severe hypothermia detected. Dang. Is it that bad? Oh shoot, we're getting slow. Okay, we're inside. Holy smoke. Wasn't thinking it was all that. Okay, now we need plates. Everything okay here? We need 5 more plates. All right. Oh, I guess we better start the train again. Yeah, I can.
Failure imminent.
Containment failure imminent.
Unsafe speed detected. Apply brakes.
It's okay, Lilith. We're all human. We all have differences of opinion, and some of us are a little more vocal about them than others. And it's okay to have differences of opinion. You say hopefully the full game is less empty, but I guess that would take away from the alien feeling. I feel like the full game is definitely better when you're playing it co-op. This has definitely got a very co-op feel to it. Not a very solo type game, I think. And that's easy to do too, Elle. Especially online, when you can't see somebody's face, you can't judge their expression to know when there's sarcasm or humor. Seems like Starfield. I've never played Starfield. Build a glider fabricator. Where am I supposed to build this thing at? Glider fabricator. Okay, that doesn't seem to fit there. Smokes, that takes up a lot of space. I'm going to slow you down a little. It has potential. I'm not seeing much action so far, but to be fair, it's just a demo. Well, also, and I'm missing a lot of exploration spots. Like I said, this seems like it is definitely a game geared towards co-op, because there's a lot of stuff that you have to do at once. You have to make sure that you're running the train at a certain speed. You have to go on expedition so you have enough food to survive. Okay, we need more scrap, energy cells, or a scrap goal. Okay, standard glider with balanced specs. And that's going to take a little time. So while that's working, go back up to the cockpit. But yeah, you've got to make sure you go on expeditions to get enough food and supplies. You got to maintain the train. There's a whole lot of moving parts here. So I mean, it says it could be played solo, but I don't know how the heck you're supposed to play this solo with so much to do. And this is even on the easy settings. Okay. Medium-sized facility. Has defensive lasers. Yep. Immune. Okay, so how are we supposed to deal with it if it's immune to our shots? Oh, ow. Okay, not like that. Okay, I don't know if we can get past that. We tried shooting at it, and it's immune. So we need something better. We need a better weapon. I think we've just gotten everything we can here. Oh, we missed the locker. And there's 2 lockers. Oh, we missed all sorts of loot. Never mind. I'm checking to see if I can't access any of these stations before I leave. It does not look like it. I'm assuming if I could, it would say use a hacking tool. And none of them do. Alright, we're leaving this one. We need a better weapon for that. More scrap to add to that. I do not have much scrap left. Wait. No. Mooring bundles. Colony journal. Oh, we have a couple of colony journals here we can look at. Oh heck. Wait, what's that? Oh, isotope, which we can't put in there. What are these colony journals? Only usable in salvage or building. Okay. We'll put this bio waste. Future rations in their earliest form. What the heck? Okay, now that we've gotten up to speed. Craft an SG scrap goal. Oh, okay. Let's slow down. We're at full speed, so we can afford to slow down a little. Alright, we have it. Add glider to glider storage. Oh, as you can see these all here, say not assigned to you except for this one, configure exosuit loadout. So this is the one that you put your load out on. But all these others would be, like if you're playing co-op, they would belong to other players. You can apologize making cat die. It happens at times when I see it's not fun but real. Maybe I'm wrong. I still apologize. You're fine. You're fine, Lola. Like I said, we're human. We all disagree. Configure glider. Glider storage. Launch the glider and collect ISO fuel. Tell you what, you are constantly in need of eating in this game. Like, serious need of eating in this game. Please enjoy the game. The glider will make... I don't know. don't know if I should turn off the train to glide. I'm wondering if that's the isotope. Blood sugar is low. I've eaten. Alright. Better? Oh no, I guess we were hungry. Never mind. Launch the glider. Add a glider into active glider slot. We have, oh, active glider slot. Launch the glider. Okay, how do we launch the glider? Oh! Yes, good morning! Happy Tuesday to you. Thank you for the 5 subs. I appreciate you. Oh my god, happy 1K.
You're
Thank
awesome!
you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How the heck? Oh, it says right there. Big button says launch glider. Derp.
You're
Whoa.
awesome!
Oh shoot. No, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Inverted
You're awesome!
controls. We have inverted controls. Up is down, down is up. And I have no clue what I'm doing.
You're
Activate.
awesome!
Activate. I think we went beneath the world.
You're awesome!
I really feel like we went beneath the world. That might not be a good thing. I'm just saying. Yes, we definitely went beneath the world. Okay, that might be a bug. I wasn't expecting that. But yes, thank you, Cass, for the 5 gifted subs. I hope you're having a good day, or had a good day, because I know you work night. Yes, Cass is definitely good people. Holy smokes, how do I get out of this? I don't think we were supposed to do that. Holy. Oh my god, I don't think we were supposed to do that. We went right through the bottom of the world. And now we're stuck underneath the map. Kathy telling us watch the stream. Oh, y'all get to watch me sit there in amazement as we break the game. Oh. I hope everyone's doing good morning, B-Man. Good morning, Philip. Oh, well, thank you, Philip. You didn't do it? No, you didn't do it this time. I absolutely did it. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. We're literally stuck underneath the water holder. Wait, maybe we can boost our way out of this.
Battery low.
But now I have no flipping clue where I'm at. Oh, wow. The train's way over there. That was you mean sister husband. Brother wife. I think her sister husband, at least it suggests that I do not have the proper, what do you call it? Equipment between my legs to be a boy. Well, let's not go under the world again. let's stay above the map. Oh my god. Okay, that was funny. At least we finally figured out how to get out of that mess. Wait, what was it? Yeah. Oh!
Return for repairs.
What the heck just happened? I just blew myself up! Oh god, I just blew myself up. Well then, I don't think I think the glider was meant to survive all that. Oh. At least we can make another one. Oh my god. I only collected 228 ISO. Oh. Yeah, thank you, Cass, for the raid. I appreciate you. Thank you for the 5 gifts and subs. I hope y'all are enjoying this insanity. Holy smokes. Alright. I mean, this game has got a very interesting premise. It's a very dystopic kind of Snowpiercer meets Terminator kind of vibe to it. But once again, I am definitely feeling like this is very much geared towards co-op, because there are so many things you have to do. You're going to be going extra slow as solo in order to keep up with everything in the game, if you know what I mean. That's a mess of tracks that looked weird. Cassie's gone already? She probably has to head to bed. But still, I thank her for everything. She is awesome. Well, the game does clearly state in the upper corner, very early alpha, and no doubt about it. But that was funny, us clipping through the bottom of the world. That probably did not help our glider health any. Of course, I guess it's better than the alternative is crash into the ground and die. What's this? Medium facility. Probably should consider. Ooh, we're very hungry. Like starving hungry. Yeah, I think I'll skip that one. Food is a priority. Okay. Oh. The heck is that up there?
Blood sugar low. Food intake advised.
Yeah. Dang, how often do you have to eat?
Unsafe speed detected. Apply brakes.
Okay. We were going a little too fast for the conditions. Yep, definitely. No, it says it's going to be up to 8-player co-op. It's kind of nice, which means you can have somebody running the train. You can have a group doing the crafting, group doing expeditions. So I could definitely see where this could be an interesting group activity. Solo, probably not so much. Oh, we lost a passenger. We had 8, we're now at 7. Oh, okay. So I did die. Because it does say when you die, another passenger takes your place, which is basically the number of lives you have. So currently I have 7 lives. But hunger depletes way, way too fast. I mean, literally. You're not eating that often. Alright, so let's go settings. I don't think we can change the settings here. Okay, haptic feedback. We don't need haptic feedback. Yeah. I was going to see if I could change the, if there is a way to change how fast you deplete your hunger. But can't do it from there. So many people now hate. No! Nobody hates you. You like the new emotes, Lilith? Think your mind is dangerous. Everybody's mind is dangerous if they put a little effort into it. I mean, humans can be both very intelligent and very dumb at the same time. You love that, having the emotes? Well, there's 2 more, but I wasn't able to put all 6 down because I did not have enough members. But yeah, I had those little emotes made for y'all so y'all can bonk me on the head and tell me when I'm being dumb. Check this one out. Another medium facility. As I see it, the duality, I love the yin yang. This thing explain how human soul actually is. Oh. It's almost like the one that we were in earlier. Almost exactly like it. Don't tell me it's the same one.
Blood sugar low. Food intake advised.
Oh my god, we just got in here. I just ate. Okay? This looks like, yeah, this looks like the exact one we were in earlier. Okay. Alright, we're leaving. This is the exact same one we were in earlier. Well, shit. I got excited for nothing. When people are capable of good and evil, as we should, no, at times extreme. That's true. You're right. The people are capable of both.
Ration reserves critical. Resupply operation recommended.
What do you want me to do? Am I supposed to shit some rations? Duality of the soul. Now that makes sense. Well, there's some more isotopes. Should we give that another shot? Whee! Okay, there's our new glider. Glider storage. So I guess we can have multiple gliders in here. Maybe I should go ahead and start making another one, right? If I can.
Intake advised.
I can. Alright, let's see if we can do this without dying. Whoa. Cat, what are you doing, Cat?
Blood sugar low. Food intake advised.
Well, how am I supposed to eat while I'm up here? Like I said, the food is way too fast. Oh wait. probably want to get back before we die again. There's the train over there. You do like the Manfred kite wings? They're fan. Oh yeah, very science fiction-y. Like we really need to get back to the train though. We're hungry, we're cold, and we're about to get a lot colder, I think. Okay, so we figured out how to land at least. Well, that's a small miracle. Oh yes, and maybe we really should be thinking about eating. Okay, better. Oh, wrong way. A miracle, yeah, definitely a miracle. Okay. Let's get moving. We're almost there. We have gotten 1800 ISO. Or,
Blood sugar low. Food intake advised.
isotopes. I just ate! I literally just ate. Holy smokes, how much food am I supposed to eat? Like all of it? Okay, that's annoying. I will admit, that part is so annoying because it takes so much food to keep you from being hungry. Well, if you're fine. Yeah, my name is Broccoli now. My name is Annoyed. That's what it is at the moment. I like a lot of stuff about this game. The concept of being on this train is interesting. The fact that it's an 8-player co-op, I like that. Although, I also feel like it is very much balanced towards that co-op. It is definitely not balanced towards solo play. But things like you're constantly hungry. People don't eat that often. If people ate that often, they'd be fat like I am. So there is that. Oh, we barely managed to skirt around that giant mess. Another medium-sized facility. Medium. They're all medium-sized facilities. Let's see if this is going to be the same facility that we stopped at last time. It almost looks identical, doesn't it? But yeah, I think my number one gripe is how fast your food decreases. I don't feel like that's any sort of realistic, no matter the setting. And not the same exact one, because we definitely have lockers here. Loads of lockers here. What game is this? Is it on PS5? Good morning, Salt and Pepper. This is the demo. This is a game demo, and of course you've asked, and now my brain went completely blank. It's called EverRail, and it's a science fiction type survival game where you are on a frozen moon. I'm assuming it's a moon. After the robots that have built it have taken over. So think Snowpiercer meets Terminator.
Blood sugar low. Food intake advised.
Oh my god. Would you quit it? Yeah. So how are we gonna do this? Looks like some crew quarters here. You would think there'd be some food here. Yeah. Oh, we're out of space. Okay, that's gonna be annoying. And we need to get back to the ship because we're out of space, or ship. The train. We're out of space. We're not getting anything else. Is it? No, there is no PvP. They do clearly state that when they're describing the game. It is going to be up to 8-person co-op though. And trust me, co-op feels like it is a must in this game. Alright, wrong way.
Blood sugar low. Food intake advised.
Oh my god, shut up about food. Okay? Maybe if you don't run, you won't need more food. Hungry for food with salt and pepper? I don't know about that. Let's see, can I? Yes, I can make another chest. Journal. Okay, how many times do we need the same colony journal? Because we've got multiples of one of them. Oh, wrong side of the train. Now where's it? I don't know. I don't know where my food is at. All I know is that we don't have much of it. The train is a decent size, yeah. I mean, it's an interesting concept, but that one thing, the food going down so fast is going to be a big sticking point with this.
Ration reserves nearly depleted. Immediate resupply expedition advised.
Well, I'm trying to resupply it. Okay, I need to run past that. Maybe if you add salt and pepper, the food will last longer and taste better. It probably would taste better, last longer. Debatable. It would help if we found more of it. We only found 2 other rations so far. Finding a lot of ammo, but almost no rations. Some spoiled food. That's not gonna help us. Don't use it before approaches to keep meat go too long. If you're finding so many ammo, that means that you will fight the boss. Cryo sickness bag. So they don't let you throw that out. Ow! Cat! Not on my back. Your aim's about as good as a stormtrooper. So is mine. What am I saying? Exosuit is badly damaged. Alright, I think we gotta get out of here. I don't like the sound of exosuit damage. I have no clue. That's why we're leaving. I'm assuming it's nothing good. No space for anything. Oh, no, go in there. Okay. Put in, let's see if we can put in another, we can. And of course, in any normal circumstances, I would try to sort this all out. Right now, I don't care. I just need to get the stuff out of my inventory. Alright. Building tool, wait, repair. Dismantling tool. Salt and pepper, salt and pepper, salt and pepper. I am not worried about the aiming. I'll get better at aiming. What I'm worried about is the fact that I can't make food and we haven't found any lately. Which means we're all going to die. So it won't matter. And I have no clue how to fix the exosuit. So that's another thing. I haven't even mentioned how to repair the exosuit in this. I've used up all the salt and pepper. Oh. Huh. Okay, I don't have enough scrap to do that. Another medium facility. But if I don't have any reverse camera, huh? Okay. If I can't figure out how to fix this exosuit, we're gonna die anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. The ground looks like it's covered in salt. Now it's covered in snow, because this is a very, very frozen world. And you know there's more than salt and pepper, right? I actually prefer to use a little sazon, or some basil and oregano, or some cayenne pepper, because I did grow up Cajun, and that's a thing. Salt and pepper go well with anything. I mean, I can't really argue with that. Salt and pepper is actually very useful. But yeah, there's a number of things I like to use the season with that aren't salt and pepper. That a tunnel? It is. Let's slow down a little bit. MHB says nothing more iconic than salt and pepper. Well, before salt was used to season with, it was used to cure foods so that they would not go bad. It wasn't as much a seasoning as it was a preservation technique. Okay, we're going that way. Another medium-sized facility. But I still haven't figured out how to repair.
Ration reserves critical. Resupply operation recommended.
Well, everybody's gonna have to die because I can't find any food. So I suppose this is the place we were just in. once again. Yeah, I feel like this is the place we were just in. New objective, find salt and pepper. Alright. Well, that was a waste of time. And it's like a lot of every single place we've been into since we started has been pretty much the same. Oh, maybe we can finally get the rest of our isotopes. Go ahead and add these to the glider storage. Slow down. And let's not go under the world again. That was the whole thing. It was funny. Return to the glider catch wagon.
Ration reserves nearly depleted. Immediate resupply expedition advised.
Wait, since when do I have a drone? Not a drone, a glider. Yes, I know ration reserves are nearly depleted, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Go to the expedition wagon. Yes, 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 we know that already. Oh, look, we'll survive about 5 days. Oh, well. So. What are we making then with this? Go to the expedition wagon. Good morning, Lois. The game looks fun. Well, it might be fun co-op, but it is definitely frustrating solo. Wait, can we change tracks whenever we want? Or, well, not whenever we want. Whoa, let's not go that fast. Well, remember, this is a frozen world where robots are going to kick your butt and you have to scavenge for scarce resources. I think there's going to be plenty to do. And it's 8-player co-op. Which, like I said, I feel like the game is really tuned for that co-op. Because you really can't do everything on your own. Like, we're going to run out of food because I can't find any more food. Well, they can add ice or something to the rails that would make sense. Well, there are some rails that have blockages that you can run into and it damages the train. Time to lurk, have fun. Thank you, Lois. I appreciate you. By the way, I enjoyed your stream yesterday. Thanks, it's always fun. Yeah, it does look fun. You know where your sushi lives? Oh, my sushi lives under the water until it doesn't. No, what? Biopolymer. Actually, I'd prefer they don't add fog because it's already hard enough to see what you're doing. Aha. So I think we may have circled the same loop a couple of times. Not that it's going to matter, but we're going to try to get to another spot. So how do I switch tracks? If I knew how to switch tracks, I would. Nope. Okay. Alright, so I have no idea how to get off this loop we're on. Unless because it's the demo they're not letting us off this loop. That's a possibility. You think you have to get off and switch manually? Okay, that's a possibility too. Alright, we need to slow down because we're hitting a tunnel.
Ration reserves exhausted. Civil disturbance likely.
Civil disturbance? Is that what it said? I think we're too late. We're gonna die. I'd like to not start off with so many passengers, especially if there's going to be such limited rations. You know? Let's find out. Might as well. We're going to die one way or the other. There doesn't seem to be anything. Oh, we're stuck. Okay, we're unstuck.
Warning. Severe hypothermia detected.
Alright, there was no way to change it that I saw. Yeah, I think perhaps we're stuck on this loop because it's the demo. Alright, we're gonna go into this last facility before we call the game good, or the demo. That sound. We have definitely been in here before. I can tell because all the stuff up front is looted already. I think I just got the worst luck ever with this one. Just not finding any food. Yes, I know, exosuit heavily damaged.
Blood sugar low. Food intake advised.
Haha, we don't have any food. Alright, the food is going to be a big sticking point in this. A big, huge sticking point. I feel like I'm gonna want to try this game with another player. And definitely increase the amount of food we find early on, or else it's pointless. However, I do like the looks of the game. It's got a very interesting premise. I haven't run into any, like, well, one bug. I was able to fly underneath the world, so that was funny, but also very much a bug. I don't think that was intended. I feel like this game has a lot of potential. It does need some tweaking, though. Cockpit tool belt. Okay. I'm kind of wondering how much you're going to be able to customize your train. A lot of things I'm wondering about, but I'm really stuck on that. I could not find enough food, even with doubling the amount of food rations I found. So, in that aspect, it is very unforgiving, especially in solo play. I can imagine it'd be even worse in co-op, unless you found a lot more food early. I don't mind the fighting part. That seemed pretty good. I know, I'm pacing now. Alright, we're gonna leave the game. So we'll save. Oh, and that must have been what the unstuck button was for if you get stuck in the terrain, but we figured out our way out of it. So yeah, that is the demo for EverRail. Like I said, I really hope they do something about the food. At least let us create some biomass so we can stay alive. I mean, even the most basic survival games like I Am Future and No Place Like Home, well, No Place Like Home, not technically a survival game, but still, had enough food early on that you were hungry, but you weren't starving. And for heaven's sake, decrease how fast food depletes. Like I said, I will, I'll tinker around with this off screen. Maybe get somebody to try it out with me to see what co-op seems like. And see if it plays any better with more than one person. I feel like it definitely would. Biomass. It doesn't sound appetizing in the least. Sounds like eating a fetus. Well, biomass. Oh. Biomass means anything that. I mean, the leaves off the tree outside can be considered biomass. Gross. Worms can be considered biomass, but gross. Well, leaves off the tree aren't exactly appetizing either. anything that can be converted somewhat into fuel for the body is considered biomass. In fact, I think in I Am Future, the first things you have to eat are pretty much leaves. So there's that. But yeah, it's supposed to come out early access in Q3 of 2026. I feel like there's a lot of balancing that still needs to be done. But as for the premise, I am interested. Like I said, perhaps co-op is better. I will see. I might have one or two people that would be interested in trying this co-op with me to test it. I will tentatively put this on my wish list. That doesn't mean it can't come off the wish list. But for the moment, it's there. However, y'all let me know what you think of the game. Leave me a comment. Comments help. Leave a like if you've enjoyed watching me struggle through this. It's definitely been full of chaos today. And leave a dislike if you didn't. Either way, it helps. Now, of course, if y'all don't want to miss all the fun future chaos, and you haven't already, you know what to do. All the fun cookie things YouTube wants you to do. And of course, if you want to support the channel further, we do have memberships at $1 and $2. $1 gets you some fun emotes. $2 will get a monthly members only stream. But of course, that is completely optional. So if you don't feel like it, don't do it. If you can't afford it, don't do it. If you want to and you can afford it, that's up to you. Know that either way, I'm appreciative of your time because, time is the greatest currency of all. Now, let me thank everybody that has stopped by this morning, and we have quite a bit of thanking to do. So, MHD, thank you for being here and hanging out. I appreciate you. Alchemy, thank you for being here and hanging out, and for being a mod, and for being a member. I appreciate all of that. Thank you to the first Demon Lilith for being here and hanging out. And did you get a gift sub? I hope so. Either way, thank you for being a member. I am scrolling up. I know DP70 was here, so thank you, DP70, for hanging out. I appreciate you. Thank you, Lois, for being here and hanging out. I appreciate you. Okay, she got one from Cass. All right. I'm scrolling up. Oh, Salt and Pepper, thank you for stopping in and hanging out. And yes, salt and pepper is very important, but don't forget there's a whole world of herbs and spices out there to season our food with. Oh, and fun fact, honey's an even better preserver than salt is. Just saying. Wolf of Midnight. Oh my god, I just saw that wolf. Well, I'll catch you in Discord. You asked me how I'm enjoying the demo. I know FPSs aren't really my thing. Actually, the demo's not that bad. The FPS part is less of a pain point than the food. But like I said, I'll catch you in Discord. Philip, thank you for stopping by and hanging out. B-Man Z, thank you for stopping in and hanging out. Of course, the cult queen herself, thank you, Cass, for stopping by and for the 5 gifted subs. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you to Kelsall. Oh wait, no, with the irate specialist Kelsall XX Neon, Amahira, and the first Demon Willis all received gift subs from Cold Classic Cage. He is awesome. So is Trump, who's also gifted 5 subs recently. Okay, I'm still scrolling up. There was a lot of conversation going on this morning. Thank you guys. Even if some of it was arguing, I'm glad we've moved things over. I mean, life is too short to argue. Thank you to Golden Apples, and thank you for the congrats on the 1,000 subs. I appreciate you. I think that was it, but if I missed your name, it is not intentional. I am horrible at names. With all that being said, I'm very hungry now. I have not had breakfast, so I'm going to have some lunch. You lovely folks have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, or night, wherever you're at. Until next time. Bye for now.